Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you guys how I install this wig by myself. I am not a professional hairstylist. I'm just showing you guys step by step on how I installed this unit. Now let's just get into this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Khorion. But before we get into this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today we are going to be working on this wig that I got from Unice, which I will have the link down below. This unit is 24 inches straight, 13 by 6 HD transparent lace frontal wig. Also, it's 180 density. We are going to be bleaching these knots and we are going to be doing the watercolor method on this unit. This unit has 4 combs and I will be removing the top comb later in this video. The color I want to achieve is a shiny jet black color. Who doesn't love a shiny jet black wig? Right now, I'm just running my fingers through this unit, which absolutely feels so soft and thick. Also, this unit has a drawstring in the back, so if I want to tighten this wig, I could achieve that with this unit. So here are all the products I'm going to be using to achieve the look that I'm going for. Most of my products are from Sally's, Target, and also the beauty supply store. I have this small bucket. I got this from Target. You can use any bucket that you like or have at home. I have this mixing bowl that I got from Sally's. I have this tint brush that I got from Sally's as well. I got silicone mix from the beauty supply store. I also got some Shimmer light shampoo from Target. I got to Be spray glue from Target. This Gorila snot gel. This is optional. You'll see why. I also have this wide teeth comb that I got from Target. And this touch-up comb. Now this is optional as well. And 2 packs of L'Oreal Quick Blue bleaching powder. I got a 40 developer. Now, if you're new to bleaching knots, I advise you to use a 20 or 30 developer. I know what to look for when it comes to bleaching my knots, so that's why I have a 40 developer. And I also got 2 bottles of Adore semi-permanent hair color in the color Black Velvet 120. I also got some foil and some T-pins and some hair clips. Right now I'm going to pour 1 pack of L'Oreal Quick Blue bleaching powder. Oh, I forgot to mention gloves to protect my hands. Here I am putting 1 pack of bleaching powder into the mixing bowl. Then I'm going to add a little more of the 40 developer. Now I'm going to mix the products to my likings. Now as you guys can see, it's still thick. So here I am putting another pack of bleach into the mixing bowl. Then I'm just going to add just a little more developer and mix until I like the consistency. Now, as you guys can see, I like the consistency. Here I am combing the wig, making sure there's no tangles nor knots. Now I'm going to take my plastic knife and spread that Gorilla Gel all over my lace. So this step, you want to complete this process 3 times. The reason why is because you want to have a good shield on your lace when it's time to do the watercoloring. Each layer you want to blow dry on cool settings, because if you were to use hot heat, it's going to become sticky instead of dry. Now that everything is covered, here I am taking my blow dryer on cool settings, making sure that lace is dry. To make sure my lace is extra secured, I'm going to take my free spray and complete that process 3 times as well. And make sure you're always using cool settings on your blow dryer. Now that you have your shield on your lace, I'm just running my fingers, making sure that lace is dry. Now it's time for the watercoloring. Next, I'm going to pour the Adore Black Velvet 120 into the bucket. This part is optional. I don't like wasting any product, so we are going to make sure we get that coloring out of the bottle. Now that both bottles of Adore is in the bucket, I'm going to take my comb and stir that mixture around. This is important. You do not want any lumps of hair coloring in your bucket of water when it's time to pour the hot boiling water. Now I'm going to take my wig and dip it into the mixture. I'm going to take my wig and I'm going to place it up and down until I get every strand. Now I'm going to take my comb and just put that coloring onto the front of my lace. So now that my wig was dipped back and forth into the mixture, now I'm going to take a hair clip and place it onto my frontal. This keeps my wig from sliding into the water. I'm going to let this sit for about 25 minutes. After the 25 minutes, I am dipping the wig back and forth, making sure that wig is jet black. This part is very important. You want to rinse your wig in cold water. That reason is to seal that coloring into your wig. Hot water will only rinse out the color you just did. You want to rinse until that water is clear from the coloring. After a few rinses, do you guys see how clear that water is? Once wig is rinsed well, you're going to take the silicone mix and place it all over your wig. I don't need to shampoo this wig because it's set in the hot water for 25 minutes, so the conditioner will soften the wig. As you guys can see, the lace is not damaged from the watercoloring. Now it's time to bleach those knots. You want to start from the front and work your way to the back. Yes, I forgot to mention, you don't want to press that in so hard. I'm just putting it on very lightly. Once I'm done, now I'm going to take my foil and place that onto the top of my lace. Once I'm done, I'm going to set my timer for 20 minutes. That's how long I want to keep that bleach onto my lace. Now I want to rinse that bleach off the lace. You want to make sure you get all that bleach off before going to the next step. Once you take out all the bleach off your lace, now you want to take your Shimmer Light shampoo and pour that onto the lace. Now this step will help take out that brassiness or that yellow undertone. This will help your lace give a natural parting. Once I'm done rinsing my wig, I'm just going to run my fingers through the lace, making sure my knots are bleached. Once I put my wig on the mannequin, I wasn't that satisfied on how my knots came out. So the very next day, I went and bought some of the Wella brand of the powder lightener and also 40 developer volume. After I'm done mixing the two, I'm just going to apply a thin layer of the mixture onto my lace. Now that I'm all done placing the product onto the lace, I'm going to take some foil and place that right into the wig. Just like that. Then I'm going to set my timer for 30 minutes. Now that the 30 minutes are up, I'm checking my lace and I'm absolutely loving the results. I didn't even wash it yet. I can see that those knots are bleached. Once I'm done drying my wig, I'm just making sure that my wig is straight on my mannequin head before I put the pins on. Once I part my wig down the middle, now it's time to pluck. This part is self-explanatory. I'm going to part one side of the hairline and I will be plucking behind that parting I just made. Now I'm going to take my tweezers that I love using, which is the Revlon brand. You can use any tweezers that you like and feel comfortable using. I use the pointy side of the tweezers and I just pluck, skip a few, pluck, skip a few. Be careful, you do not want to pluck holes through the lace, so just be mindful when it comes to plucking, and plus you don't want to over pluck, so make sure you move those tweezers because you'll accidentally can create a bald spot, so be mindful and take your time. I sometimes like to use a comb or a hot comb to remove those hairs. I just pluck. I repeat those steps until I'm satisfied with the hairline. Now I like to part another layer and pluck behind that line. It gives it a more natural look. Remember, I am not a professional hairstylist. This is how I do my own steps. I know a lot of people does theirs differently. You'll notice how the hair starts thinning out. The white towel paper is super helpful when it comes to plucking or anything that's white, so you can see what you are doing. I learned that step from Arrogante. So I'm just going to let the video play so you guys can have an idea on how to pluck your lace. Or if you have any tips you may want to share, comment down below. Now I'm going to push all the hair back and pluck a little more in the front just to give it that natural effect. Now I'm going to take my Nairobi mousse and put a small amount on the hairline. Wow, do you guys see the difference in both those hairlines? All it takes is some practice and time. As of now, I'm still learning this process. I just wanted to show you guys on how I do my own techniques. Maybe you'll learn from what I just did. done with that side, now it's time to move on to the next side. I'm going to repeat what I just did. Now that I'm all done, now I'm just going to take my hot comb and make sure the top of my lace is flat as it can be. Then I'm going to flat iron my wig and also give it some layers. Now that I'm all done, here is the finished outcome. This is how the unit came out. I fell in love with the curl pattern, the layers, how soft and shiny this unit came out. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. And if you want to see part 2 to this video on how I install this unit, stay on the lookout for that. I love you guys. Bye.